on TMZ.
Okay, Cameron Brink, famous basketball player, is an evolved human being because she has no problems posing nude.
I like the artistry of it all.
Why are Americans tortured over nudity? When somebody works out and people admire them at the beach, that's okay, right?
Yes.
So what's wrong with people doing it naked?
Nothing. Do you think you're gonna get disagreement?
You don't even build an argument.
Orlando Bloom has hit the next stage of his breakup from Katy Perry, posting vaguely inspirational quotes on Instagram.
Oh, God.
Each day is a new beginning. What we do today is what matters most.
I've got such a thing against inspirational posts.
You have things against any types of affirmation at all.
I know.
This place would feel better with a little hang in there. Kitty poster.
Ariana Bierman talking about her mother, Kim Zolciak, and she actually covers her mom's expenses.
Does your mom ask you to purchase specific things?
This isn't even her money, it's her boyfriend's money, so it's even better.
That's the play, is that you have your daughter marry somebody super, super rich.
Yes, it's my investment in NYU. It's like, find somebody. Oh yeah, Barron Trump goes there, dude.
Would you let your daughter marry Barron Trump?
Mar-a-Lago's beautiful.
Drake is being roasted online after posting a shirtless selfie where his abs look a little bit fake.
People think he got a surgery done.
What's the problem with that?
You have real abs, you've worked for them. How do you feel about someone taking the shortcut?
So what?
Do women with naturally large breasts, I mean, I can't ask anybody here. Do women with that?
Animals walk through the world naked because they're innocent, and also possibly because it turns them on. But we humans could take a lesson from the animal kingdom. Right, WNBA star Cameron Brink?
Like, I was fully naked for that shoot. Like, I literally, for one of the shots. Yeah, I was walking around naked.
She has a podcast, first of all, called Straight to Camp. Well, she was talking to her mother on one of her latest episodes, and a photo shoot that she recently did, she was sort of posing in this trench coat thing, and she told her mom, hey, Mom, I was fully nude, and I had no problem with it.
I don't know, I like the artistry of it all. I like shooting stuff like that. I think it's fun.
Can I just say, why are people so ashamed of the human body? It's ridiculous. Why are Americans so tortured over nudity?
It's bad.
Why is it bad?
Keith, who is it bad for?
It's bad for her mom. It's bad for her family.
Why is it bad for her mom? Why can't her mom say, my God, my daughter's beautiful?
Actually, Cameron's mom seems pretty down with the whole nudity thing.
You know what I love is that you are so comfortable in your own skin now.
Also, it's her body, her decision. Why are her parents getting involved?
Well, no. You're always the parent.
No, you're not.
Of course you are.
When your daughter's 35, you're gonna start giving her orders?
My mother orders me around all the time now.
Well, you're a wuss.
We would have gone with Mama's boy, but wuss works too. So congrats on being comfortable in your own skin, Cameron Brink. Especially since wearing someone else's skin is tough. Removing it first is a real hassle.
I like shooting stuff like that. I think it's fun.
I hope you're having a great day.
Appreciate you.
So Natalie Portman's son is a big fan of this streamer named Marlon. So he got a chance to meet him, and his opening line was,
You know Natalie Portman?
Natalie Portman?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Why?
You know Star Wars?
Star Wars? Yeah.
Pat me on my dollar?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, well, that's my mom. Can you give a shout out to my mom?
That's your mom?
Yeah, that's my mom.
and he puts the streamer on the FaceTime, and the streamer is like fanning all over Natalie Portman.
How you doing? Hi. I'm sorry for disturbing you. I just want to say hi real quick.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm here with your son real quick. About to play a little football.
After the call, he needs to take a moment to take a breather.
Super respectfully, when I was growing up and we used to watch Star Wars very heavily, she was my biggest crush, bro.
Wow, you're telling a kid your mom was my biggest crush?
He said respectfully.
Can you say, I respectfully wanted to your mom?
Padme was big for a lot of us, Harvey. Not so much for you. Did you have Humphrey Bogart and the Maltese Falcon?
Humphrey Bogart?
He's kind of cool.
Bogart?
That's insane.
And now it's time to play What Has Khloe Kardashian Done to Her Face? But you don't have to guess anymore, because she's the one telling us.
Khloe Kardashian is taking a leaf out of her sister Kylie Jenner's book and sharing everything she's done plastic surgery-wise.
Yes, first Kylie shared her boob job info, now Khloe's spilling the deets on her face. And it's all because this plastic surgeon was speculating about her surgeries after seeing a picture of Khloe at the Bezos wedding.
It's a dramatic transformation. Probable surgical procedures I mentioned earlier can be visualized here.
Khloe then responds with everything she's had done.
Oh my God.
Yeah, get the popcorn out and settle in, cause here we go!
Nose job for a smaller schnoz, Botox to smooth the flaws, collagen in her chin, Sculptra to plump her skin, lasered her facial hair, lasered her everywhere, lost 80 pounds, body firm, loves a facial with salmon sperm.
But wait, there's more!
She also did the most craziest thing, the neck threading. You guys, Courtney and I were horrified.
So you put like 50 needles of like thread into like your jawline.
And you pull them up?
Pull it.
Oh, you're basically like a puppet or something.
Yes!
But like a super sexy snatched puppet.
I'm good, right?
You're good. Derek needs it.
Derek's gonna look like Pinocchio.
His nose is gonna stay out.
This is an HR violation at some point. I just want to point out to everyone.
We're good with that. So, thanks for your honesty, Khloe. Your face strings look great.
Golden Bachelor alum Gary Turner says that Mel Owens is going to regret putting an age restriction on his women. So there's a new Golden Bachelor in town, Mel Owens, but the fans are already turning against him because he did a podcast recently and he was opening up about his preferences for the women that are going to come on his show.
But they asked me, like, what's your preferences? So I just said 45 to 60. If they're 60 or over, I'm cutting them.
So I spoke to Gary, who said that he does not recommend putting any kind of age restriction. He said that if he does that, he's going to close himself off to a potential love.
Why is that a problem?
Because first of all, when you go on these shows, you got to be open to everything.
No, you don't.
It can be a thing, right? But you don't have to say it out loud.
They asked the question, Siobhan.
Lie. Be polite and lie. Do you look good in that shirt? Sure do, boss. Like, crazy.
And now, the #1 toughest thing about dating Taylor Swift is #1. Starring Travis Kelce.
Like, I gotta go to the restroom now. I can't just go over here and take a piss.
So Travis had an appearance on the Bussin' with the Boys podcast, and they're like, dude, you are an A-lister now. Like, what is that like? And he goes, everyone's following me. They always have cameras.
Like, I'm just playing golf, and all of a sudden in the trees, there's a guy with a camera. And you're like, oh, like, I gotta go to the restroom now. I can't just go over here and take a piss. I just don't want my meat on page 6.
He can't pee on the golf course!
God forbid you guys walk over to the toilet.
Like, this is a real thing because there's only like 2 bathrooms on the entire golf course.
Look, it's really hard to be a man.
Honestly, there's nothing nicer than pissing outdoors, though. It just feels so free.
You really haven't lived until you pee when you're in the middle of skiing. Oh, that's great. Has any guy ever not peed in the snow and written their name?
Even John Hancock peed as John Hancock.
Wait, how do you guys wipe?
Wipe?
Men don't wipe.
In the words of Taylor Swift, we shake it off. But Travis also clapped back at some haters.
It gets thrown out there as it's like we're trying to seek attention every now and then, but it's like we're just enjoying life.
I don't think they are seeking attention. They're not like showing up to Craig's every night.
They don't go to the 5 restaurants where you know there are paparazzi. I don't think they're seeking attention. They get plenty of attention.
Totally. But more importantly,
let the man pee. Just let him pee on a golf course.
How did we get back to pee?
Because it's more interesting.
Drake is being roasted online after posting a shirtless selfie where his abs look a little bit fake. Obviously his abs look great, but they don't match his shoulders.
Well, wait a minute. You're saying this is
people think he got fake abs.
They don't match his shoulders, they don't match his arms.
I think they look kind of fake.
If you look at the before photos of Drake and then the ones now, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so he did something. So what?
You have real abs, you work for them. How do you feel about someone taking the shortcut?
That's like saying, am I against Ozempic? No.
Do women with naturally large breasts, I mean, I can't ask anybody here. Do women with... Seriously, that's not a Courtney's.
Derek, no, just no.
Yes, I have a great clue.
He disrespected her and she's got knockers, dude.
Thank you.
Coming up.
Keith Urban abruptly ended an interview when a radio host asked him about his wife starring in a sex scene with Zac Efron.
Did he just hang up on us?
He disconnects.
I don't feel like he's avoiding this. What if he literally just got disconnected?
Yeah. Plus,
Elon Musk and Donald Trump are ramping up their rhetoric over the big, beautiful bill. Donald Trump said that he was looking into deportation of Elon Musk. Elon just said he's tempted to escalate the situation, which is what we all want, regardless of what your political stance is. We all want to see it.
coming up.
Orlando Bloom has hit the next stage of his breakup from Katy Perry, posting vaguely inspirational quotes on Instagram.
Because they're terrible.
I hate them.
Be right back.
Keith Urban is an accomplished singer and songwriter, but did you know he's also a magician? Because he made himself disappear from an Australian radio show.
Oh, why has that happened? What's just happened to you?
He's disconnected from Zoom.
Did he just hang up on us?
Keith Urban abruptly ended an interview when a radio host asked him about his wife starring in a sex scene with Zac Efron.
Yes, because Zach was in a family affair with Keith's wife, Nicole, and the radio host asked how Keith feels
when he sees his beautiful wife with beautiful younger men like Zac Efron having these beautiful love scenes on TV and radio. Oh, why has that happened? What's just happened to you?
He's disconnected from Zoom.
Did he just hang up on us?
I mean, really?
And the radio hosts are left in just shock.
By the way, fair question.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman's doing a lot of sexual movies in her latter part of her career.
I mean, that is Nicole Kidman.
A little bit, yeah. But maybe Keith didn't do the hanging up.
I think his team hung up on us because they didn't want us to ask that question.
And it might be his team, because they have these publicists that are like these hovering busybodies.
I don't think he did. I think his team did it.
I think his team did it too.
I think he was going through a tunnel.
That's less likely. And also down under, they're called Tunnely Runnely Roos. Hope you call back, Keith Urban.
Ariana Bierman was on Watch What Happens Live talking about her mother, Kim Zolciak, and the fact that she actually covers her mom's expenses given the divorce and all of that.
Everybody wants this to be just my mother. This was a joint partnership in taking the money.
Have you figured out exactly how much money you have that was spent by them?
No, and I don't want to know.
That's terrible.
It is terrible, but you help out your parents. A lot of kids help out their parents.
No, but if your mom's gambling.
Well, no, she has an addiction. She has a problem, but it's okay to pay.
You still have to feed your mom's gambling habit. She's your mom.
Feed your mom's gambling.
The only time my mom asks me for money is if it's regarding the bills, and then she pays me back when she can.
And this isn't even her money, it's her boyfriend's money, so it's even better.
Oh,
it's a 2 for 1.
So that's the play, is that you have your daughter marry somebody super rich.
Yeah, you yes. My investment at NYU is like, find somebody.
Oh yeah, Barron Trump goes there, dude. You okay with that?
What if your daughter, would you let your daughter marry Barron Trump?
Mar-a-Lago's beautiful.
Yeah, happier times. Sadly, that was the highlight of the Donald Elon bromance, because these days...
I don't know. I think we'll have to take a look.
Elon Musk and Donald Trump are ramping up their rhetoric over the big, beautiful,
yet stupidly named,
bill. Elon Musk is now calling the Republican Party the Porky Pig Party.
It's a pork barrel legislation.
Pork is obviously the term that is often used to describe excess spending for pet causes.
Well, today it passed the Senate, and Elon says anyone who promised to reduce spending but voted for the bill is a liar. It'll destroy millions of jobs, and yes, the country will be run by the Porky Pig Party. Sorry to drag you into this, because we love you, Porky.
I disagree with a lot of what Elon says. He's right on this. We're cutting the advancement of technology in favor of traditional legacy energy.
Trump slamming Elon, saying he gets more subsidies than anyone, and even threatens to turn his old department against him. No more rocket launches, satellites, or electric car production, and our country would save a fortune. Perhaps we should have Doge take a good hard look at this.
Elon just said he's tempted to escalate the situation, which is what we all want, regardless of what your political stance is.
We definitely want King Kong against Godzilla, right?
Yeah! And healthcare.
Most Republicans hate this bill. None of them really want to cut Medicaid, but they're being bullied. He is giving rich people such a huge tax break that it's creating a huge deficit problem.
It's a tax cut for everybody.
It's not.
He also said, look how good I am. I don't take a salary when he golfs 100 days out of the year and it costs billions of dollars.
Nobody works harder than him.
Hey, nobody works harder than Donald Trump?
Oh, nobody.
Oh, Jesus.
That's all, folks.
Orlando Bloom has hit the next stage of his breakup from Katy Perry, posting vaguely inspirational quotes on Instagram.
Oh, no.
Orlando went on his Instagram and posted a quote from Buddha: "Each day is a new beginning. What we do today is what matters most."
Is there a bigger turnoff than a Buddhist quote?
I thought this guy was above this.
No, I told you guys last week that he was a dud when you guys said he's going to be going out partying. He's going to be like amazing.
But that wasn't the only one he posted. Right after that, in his stories,
Not a
daily
sequel.
encouragement by Deisaku Ikeda, a Japanese author. The important thing is to take that first step. Bravely overcoming one small fear gives you the courage to take on the next.
I mean, I've got a thing, such a thing against inspirational posts.
Because they're terrible.
That makes sense. I hate that.
I think the least shocking thing I've ever heard is you saying you're opposed to inspirational quotes.
Yeah.
More like derogatory comments is more.
This place would feel better with a little hang in there, kid poster. I'm at a kitty being like, hang in there, I might make it to Thursday.
Coming up.
Harry Styles was caught out at Glastonbury making out with a woman. We don't know much about her still. A lot of her socials are private, but I gotta say this video of them making out, I won't put too much stock into this as a couple because it really just feels like Molly, I just want to touch someone at a festival kind of vibe. Harry Styles was caught out at Glastonbury making out with a woman.
Ooh, detail. Do tell.
We don't know much about her still. A lot of her socials are private. And I gotta say, this video of them making out, it really just, I won't put too much stock into this as a couple because it really just feels like a Molly-fueled festival makeout session. The way they're kissing in this clip, it kind of gives like Molly, I just want to touch someone at a festival kind of vibe.
There's some only for the night kisses where you go all in. Usually those don't last.
He's saying it's from Molly, like when you just want to be touched, then blow on my eyelids and stuff.
What? What is this guy talking about?
He knows
Molly
nothing
for?
about it.
No, and when you're on Molly, girls like to be touched.
When you're on Molly, you're never
Derek
on Molly.
knows nothing. He's talking about girls wanting their face blown on. What the hell?
Yes, you're supposed to go like this to their eyelids.
You don't know. You and your wife have not gone to a rave and done Molly and blown on each other's faces. You have not.
I blow on Mary's eyelids sometimes. Sometimes when we have a few drinks, you don't need Molly to go.
She's like, I'm sleeping.
Coming up.
Not even one of Aaron Rodgers' best friends ever got invited to his wedding. David Bakhtiari, who blocked for Aaron Rodgers for a decade. Bakhtiari goes to Jordan Love's wedding. Just happy at least one of my quarterbacks invited me to their wedding.
Oh.
Not even one of Aaron Rodgers' best friends ever got invited to his wedding. David Bakhtiari, who blocked for Aaron Rodgers for a decade. Aaron Rodgers is notorious for not having a whole lot of close friends, but Bakhtiari was one of them. Bakhtiari goes to Jordan Love's wedding, who is the current Packers quarterback and was the last quarterback Bakhtiari blocked for. Bakhtiari posts from the wedding, just happy at least one of my quarterbacks invited me to their wedding.
It's loser.
It's a little bit tongue-in-cheek, like, he's being silly about it, but I do think there's some truth to it. Like, why did you not invite me to your wedding?
Well, hold on. There's one thing if gets married like with a witness and it's not like a formal wedding. It's another thing when somebody invites like 150 people and then cuts out somebody that they've known for years. That I'd known for like a month. What are you talking about? We weren't friends for like 10 years.
What's going on here?
He didn't invite me to his wedding. So what? Everybody else in the building went but me. Not everybody. That is not true. It is true.
It's okay, you'll have another chance.
He's got to get divorced first.
Once he finalizes the old one.